I am Navneet Amrite, founder director of Navneet Law Studio. I am a law postgraduate with LLB, LLM in constitutional and criminal law. So today we are at a very unique point of our journey and the transformation in the field of law, where there is an introduction of artificial intelligence. So the topic what we have chosen is the future of legal practices in the age of artificial intelligence. Now you see, it's been like almost over 10 years since I'm involved into development and expansion of legal resources across India, and have been developing a lot of legal tool even before the introduction of AI. And there was always challenge about various things, the limitations with the technology, the interpretation, the search areas, and these were very big challenges at that time. But AI is being changing things now. There are a lot of changes which we can see here. So that's what we are working on, and now we are one of the first company to come up with this AI expansion in India, where we are working exclusively for the legal field, the legal professional students across country, and they are getting a lot of advantages because of AI, and they are incorporating in their curriculum. A lot of colleges have done that, and things have changed a lot. So we will be focusing mainly on how AI is being, changing things, and how we can have the advantage of using AI in our legal profession, and what will be the future accomplishment of AI, and obviously how we turn ourselves with the technological era of AI. Now, first point is about enhancing legal education today. See, AI is having the capability of changing the entire way of education as well as training in legal domain, since we process a very large data, and there are always challenges of processing those data. So AI has that power of changing those things, and that is where AI will be playing a major role in days to come. The first thing is about time efficiency. Let me tell you, uh, to law students and in future turning lawyers, you'll be seeing that there will be a lot of challenges with regards to management of time. Even today, if you see whatever subjects you're reading, there's so much of data available, so much of curriculum sub information on that particular topics or whatever topic you're pursuing is available to you. But how actually it is possible for one to go through maximum data and become more wise in the field of law? So here at the time of AI can significantly reduce your manual research time in the legal data set, and that will give you advantages of ultimately improving the research and capability. So this is something which AI has in terms of time efficiency, which can be very important. Even AI can give you a lot of advantages in terms of developing uh, tool. It will give you learning enhancement. You can actually interact a lot of things through AI. You can summarize thing. You can have a Q&A with AI on any power document. So these are all very important things with regards to interpretation and getting information on any point of law. And the accurate research is a challenge. So even there are a lot of legal professionals working, but there will be always chances of error due to some or other reason. But obviously AI can reduce those error chances, and they can actually AI can be very helpful in minimizing results, minimizing error, and increasing the efficiency. See, when you are having exposure to AI, that can actually prepare you for future digital legal practice. That is what is going to happen in future. So I think that is something which is very important for a law student to have exposure on AI from now onwards. And if we integrate this with teaching, it can actually change the legal workflow, and obviously it will make you prepare for essential skill which will be required for model law practice. Now AI has the very much power of actually increasing the automation. So if you see, there can be a lot of automation which can be done by AI. AI can actually make draft for you, which is one of the automation type. It can review document for you, prepare fit petitions for you, perform very difficult task, analytic tasks without error. So these are very much automation things which people used to do manually. Now that is something which one is not required to do it manually, and that can save 99% of the time. Think about an environment where you work with a corporate company and you're required to on an average prepare 5 to 7 document with the manual approach. Now when you go for a job in for the similar role, due to the introduction of AI, the company may expect somebody with the capability of preparing 40 to 50 contracts in a day. So can you do it manually? No. If you do it with technology, it might take 30 seconds, 1 minute to prepare a contract. If you vet all the possible facts. And once you vet the document, it might take another 10 minutes. So obviously it is possible in the 8 hours job that you can create maybe 25, 30 or 40 documents. So that is only possible through the automation which AI can bring in. And obviously there is very important thing is about uh, predictive analysis. Now AI has the power to actually predict things on the basis of past outcome, or on the basis of past decision. So there are a lot of decision which the data set can have, and AI can give you the future perspective what is possible with those kind of situation. And obviously in this litigation it can be very helpful to prepare for those kind of possibility and be prepared with the framework where you can have a new litigation approach in the similar situation. So that is something predictive analytics has the capability to do. Now, especially for the upcoming lawyer, it's very difficult to become a lawyer, because you need to have a training when the some lawyer. You need to have good knowledge before becoming a lawyer, before standing before standing in front of judge. You need to have those all skills with you. So obviously, AI is something. Even one simple thing about client counseling, even that is something where one must know how you can counsel the client. And obviously, AI can be your senior counsel, and it can teach you everything. That it can be very helpful for you to prepare yourself as a lawyer. AI can teach you everything, whatever possible situation may come. And as we discuss about the client consultation, AI can be very helpful in making you prepare how to consult a client on a particular situation. And there could be a number of situations. Maybe it could be something related to land law or company law, or maybe family matter, or maybe criminal matter. So you would be able to train yourself well with AI in every possible scenario. See, in a data driven decision making, it's very important to understand how a judicial pronouncement can react to a situation. What will be the kind of case trends which are there on that particular law? And it will actually, these are all studies like case trend or judicial behavior or settlement patterns. All these kind of studies through AI can actually enhance your legal decision making. So that is something again which will give you more time for having advisory role, or getting research in critical situation. So these are things which AI can take the burden of, and it can prepare you lot of content easily on basis of case trend, judicial behavior, and settlement. See, AI has the power of transformation of legal education, because earlier approaches were that they were limited technological related tools, but now AI has that power of getting you lot of vast data, compiling it, getting you output within seconds. So that is something which will definitely bring in lot of change in legal education, training, as well as the legal practice. And there are a lot of law schools in India who are already integrating AI program in their curriculum. So there are law subjects which you study, but at the same time, the technology related, AI related curriculum is also coming into the picture. So future lawyer needs to combine this legal research, reasoning, technology together, and prepare themselves with the future dynamics of legal profession. Now here see, this was a glance about AI possibility. Now we have a product which is Supreme Today AI. This is the first company to come up with AI in legal research, and it has very good edge over legal related AI tool. So how it will be different from the free tools available in the market, and what will be possible use you can do with this kind of product. So first of all, when you talk about the free tool, they are not able to fetch in the real records which are being pronounced by various courts, which are various books which are being written, because of especially there are a lot of content with copyright, and there are a lot of content which is not freely available on internet. So how do you fetch those laws? So there has to be some source. So that those sources are not available with AI. So that is the reason they are not able to give you the right information. So there comes a big challenge that AI is actually hallucinating. So these free sources are hallucinating and giving you the wrong information. And why do we incorporate AI? We incorporate AI to reduce our time and increase our efficiency. So as I said, it creates the hallucination, the free tool. So how do you increase your efficiency? You may end up increasing more time in verifying the things. Maybe it is wrong, right, or how much right. So this is where Supreme Today AI comes in picture, and this is a company by Vinod Publication, and they are since a long time. It's been over many decades they're working here in this industry, and they've created a lot of software-based product application, as well as there are a lot of books and publications which they are already into it. This is a Delhi-based company, and they are our partner company. So this company has created the first AI tool in India. So what they have done is they have actually worked with natural language processing and the LLM model, and they have created a model with this legal database of their from years which they are doing from over 50 70 years into this business. So all that data they have compiled and made the use of NLP and LLM model, and created a model which has the capability to answer more accurately and to answer all the possible legal related situation which may arise. So this is something which is a very big advantage with this product. Now let me come about the database. Now this product has a very advanced database. It has got all Supreme Court cases. It has got various High Court cases in India, almost all High Court cases in India. There are tribunals and commissions which are there in India, as well as there are international tribunals awards like you know all your international tribunals awards, which can be very helpful for one to have a assessment like arbitration awards, maybe Singapore or any other country which is dealing into it. So those are things which are covered here. There are federal courts which are covered here, Privy Council, and also the international court. You can see here, I am showing you on the left side, there are courts judgments which are from Australia, United Kingdom, Malaysia, Canada, and various other countries. So see, all these database is very important in terms of case law. Now, coming over and above it is there are other segment of database which is available. So there is a legal news which is been published from many years. So that data is available. There are various published articles which are available here. Then you come to the other content where there are all state and central acts which are available here. There are various ebooks, commentaries which are available here. There are amendments, legal term. Then coming to the next set of data, which is gadgets, law commission report, constituent assembly debates, and treaties, international treaties. So now why I was describing the data is because data is very important. As I said, free source does not have this all data, copyright data which is available or published data. So here we have this data available, and now with the help of this data we can actually use AI like anything, and AI can actually give you very good advantage in your legal practice. So now let me tell you about how you can use AI. Now, whenever you want to use AI with this product, you have a simple search box option available. So with the search box option, you can search any kind of query. For example, I want to search dying declaration is enough evidence to prove for conviction, right? So now I have made this query. Now I've got so many results. You see, all these results establishes the point of law which we are looking for. But this is a keyword search. Now this is a traditional search which was there from years in this software industry. Now what we have done is we have brought in AI paragraph and AI sentence based search. So the moment you have this AI paragraph and sentence, this similar query will run in the entire data, and this query will generate you exactly similar result what you want. So it will pick up the sentences and paragraph which are on the same point of law. So the moment I ask AI sentence, so the AI sentence has picked up exactly similar judgment. You see, the evidence provided by the dying declaration is by itself good enough to support order of conviction. So similarly, you have got many judgments on the same point and exactly. So what is my point here is you save a lot of time in actually getting the research done, and you can utilize the time elsewhere, and that can be very helpful. So now you can just open any law. Now I have got this judgment relevant. I can open it and I can interpret it. I can have the judicial analysis, everything on this. So now let's see the second segment. Now any law which is newly established by the court and you want to understand it quickly. Now you see there are 29th October judgment. So this database updates on a daily basis. So even 30th judgment may come by evening today. So it is a day-to-day process which is there. So how do we actually know more about a new law? By reading a newspaper or some application and having a small interpretation of summary which is available, and we are not able to interact too much with that document because sometimes that document is not available published. The other time is that we cannot read 200, 300, 100-page judgment quickly and understand it. So there are very much limitation for us to interpret any new law. Here what happens, whenever there is a new law which is coming, here it comes with all AI features. So now let's, for example, I want to see this Jema Ben versus state of Gujarat. So I think this is again on dying declaration about a disease, and it is burning through kerosene. All these things are there. Now I want to first of all understand the entire history for how this judgment came to Supreme Court, what all happened in trial courts, what was the High Court judgment, and everything I want to understand. So what I can do here is I can simply go on this right option and I can ask it to generate me the summary. So the moment you give this command, the summary is generated on the top. And for your understanding, I will read it. It will take just 30 seconds. This case involved conviction 302 IPC resulting in life imprisonment of life. Facts established that accused and compliance conspired to kill deceased by pouring kerosene, setting her ablaze during the night. Deceased sustained severe burn, later come to death. Then prosecution case heavily relies on dying declaration made by deceased, which describes the accused as the person who set fire. Declaration was supported by medical evidence. Trial court initially acquitted the accused due to the discrepancy in dying declaration and other witness statements. So trial court has acquitted the accused. High Court reversed the trial court decision, convicted the accused based on the evidence including the dying declaration, forensic finding, and set aside acquittal. The applicant argued the discrepancy dying declaration before the Supreme Court. So now the respondent maintained that multiple dying declaration, each independently credible, supported the case against the accused, and they emphasized uh, the consistency of medical and forensic evidence with version. So the court observed the first dying declaration made to an independent medical witness was corroborated by medical forensic evidence, including the smell of kerosene and the presence of kerosene container that supported the prosecution case. And the court highlights the minor discrepancies in witness statement do not automatically neglect the reliability of dying declaration, especially when supported by independent evidence. And the appellate court concluded that the evidence posted by accused guilty beyond the reasonable doubt and upheld the high court conviction, dismissing the appeal. So this is how we get to know that high court case was definitely taken up by Supreme Court, and it has similarly uh, said what High Court has given in the judgment. So this is how you get to know every information about a law, whichever comes in this uh, software, as well as you can put that judgment here. So all lot of options are available. Now here, since we have understood the case, we can actually know more about this situation. So what we can do here, we have a Q&A session available now on any document, and we can ask any question on this particular case, and we can get the answer related to it. For example, I think there was about accidental fire theory. So let us understand about accidental fire theory. So now see, it has given the entire accidental fire theory related data to us, right? And similarly, let's ask some other question to it, and we can ask about burning or maybe dying declaration. So let's ask about burning effect. See, so this is just for your understanding that the moment we got anything, any point of law, we can interact with and know many things. See, the extent and nature of burn coupled with forensic evidence. So it is giving all information about that particular law. So, I mean, you can understand any law so well here that can actually help you interpreting that document very quickly. Then it gives you all judicial analysis where it has. So now see, after having this research, the second part of AI is about a chat segment. And this chat segment has a lot of power to give you insight about every law, how to go about it, what all possible things you can do in a particular situation. So everything will be covered in this segment. Now, first of all, if you see chat segment, it gives you response mode, which are not one part way of AI research, but it gives you multiple way of AI research. It gives you quick answer with simple, fast, straightforward answers of questions. Then there is deep search with complex queries. There is deep thinking, comprehensive analysis, and legal depth. And there is multi-step law point analysis. And there is a deep research, comprehensive analysis with legal depth. So this is one way of understanding that how many possible scenarios of searches which you can do with AI. Now let's take any situation. Suppose I want to have understanding about a query, ground of interim maintenance to wife in divorce proceeding filed by her. Now I have given it a command, and it is by default choosing a quick search command, and it is going to give me results. So you see, it is showing you the process: searching case law and precedent on legal query. So this search may take 40-50 seconds and give you the accurate result what you're looking for. So especially for the law student, it is very easy to understand how to go about a law, any possible law. This is just a scenario, it could be anything, right? So we are getting the result. Now let's go on the top. Yeah, so here we have another sets of option where we can even regenerate, translate everything, edit in the draft. So what it says, wife inability to maintain herself and dependence on husband are central ground. So there is this Manish judgment of Supreme Court, and I want to see it here. The source is available. So this is where the free tool and this will have make the difference. The source is available right there from where we are quoting, right? Whenever there is a any kind of prompt which is generated out of it, how and where it has been quoted, everything is available. And again, there will be another ways of analyzing it through AI. We can ask AI what is exactly it is. So it says quantum of maintenance, discretion of court, income consideration, employment status. So all these, whatever this judgment has talked about, discussed about, everything has come here. Then court discretion, maintenance is generally awarded from the date of application. So these are things which it has given us. Then ground based of wife inability. So there is this Chandramani Sarangi judgment which gives us this information. And again, we can have quick summary through our AI tool. Discretion factors, again, they are clearly defined: husband income and property, standard of living, wife needs and expenses, capacity of husband pay. So all these factors, purpose of interim maintenance, date and exception. So all these have been given here very clear. Now again, we can seek other AI mode, and maybe let's see, let's choose different mode, deep thinking, and let's ask AI the similar question, and then AI will give us more insightful information on that. There could be any other query on the similar ground which we can make. So suppose let's take some more interesting query, like, these days we hear there are a lot of cases which have been pending in court from so many years, and actually some people get acquitted also after 20 years, 15 years, 25 years. So there is a lot of discussion in the society regards to uh, violation of Article 21, right to life and liberty. And there is a discussion that in such cases the bail should be a rule, not the jail. So how effectively we can understand it through AI? See, now I have changed that respond mode in earlier query, and I did deep thinking. Now it has changed it has given us more information from different judgment. There is Sampath Kumar, Lognath Devi, Chitra. Proceeding must be pending with before the relevant act. Then all these new criteria, wife inability, there is Dhruv Jyoti judgment. So we are getting more laws. Timing award is also there. 1 point proceeding must be pending. Impact of divorce filing. Chitra Sen, special consideration. Wife is living separately due to inability. Amount awarded was reasonable. So it can be like so many ways you can do same query research and have a understanding on it. This is something is very important with regards to AI related search. Now let's see a new search, and let's take a new query. So I was talking about that bail rule. So let us understand which all judgment establishes it. So now I am taking a query: right to life and personal liberty is supreme, so bail should be granted and jail should be exception. So this is the query which I have commanded to AI, and now you see what kind of result AI is going to fetch. So what is the point behind telling you is here is that AI can actually be your mentor, and it will be guiding you on every possible situation, and how to go about a situation, how to work about a principle of law, and how to proceed uh, the case, right? So all these is possible through AI, which you will be learning once you complete your education and go into the practice. So that is something which is a very interesting thing with this generation lawyer, and I'm sure in next 5 years the batch will be different, and you will be well prepared, well knowledgeable, and you see the kind of change also we'll see in the legal practice because of AI. Now you see Article 21 guarantees right to life and personal liberty. There is this Prakash Kumar judgment which is there. And again, we have got this information from this judgment. We can summarize it through AI and understand what kind of bail rule it has established on with regards to constitutional provision. It has given us summary in seconds. Then it shows about delay in trial is one of the ground, incarnation without final order, statutory restriction, and judiciary has a duty to ensure constitutional rights are not arbitrarily subverted by statutory and procedural restrictions. So there is this Vijay Nair judgment of against enforcement directorate, I guess. Yes, in directorate of enforcement. So this is again a very landmark judgment which was given in 2024, and there are a lot of people who were behind bar because of ED proceedings. And then this judgment came, and it says about, there are certain regulations, laws which are not in line with the constitutional guarantee in Article 21, and so there has to be a enforcement of the constitution here, and there should be right of bail in the cases of even enforcement directorate cases. So this is what it has been established. Again, we can summarize here very quickly. Yeah. So now there is one more very important thing which you can do here. Let's go to a new chat. Here we can actually know how to do multiple things which are required in legal practice, like maybe how to create predictive analysis, how to create an argument in a situation, or maybe risk assessment in a situation, how to learn the trial on a particular point of a situation of case which has come to you, or maybe a cross examination. So suppose let's understand through cross examination, we want to have an understanding on a cross examination in a situation, right? So maybe husband is accused of administering poison to wife. Now this query I have posted here in AI, and I want AI to prepare me the cross examination possible. See, it is giving you, have you considered possibility of wife, have you had any, so there are a lot of cross examination situation it is creating. Is your testimony based solely on observation and symptoms, or laboratory trace or forensic evidence to support the claim? So there are all sets of possible cross-examination which you need to know on this point of law. You can have here by this just simple option. Similarly, you can also create the other things, like you can create the trial, you can create, you see all these questions they are giving us, right? So, and then there will be an assessment also. And then we go to the second segment of AI, that is about write a draft. Now in this draft, AI has the, as I was discussing about you becoming a person who is going to get into corporates, and maybe you choose legal drafting, which is one of the very good field these days. But now there will be more which is required in a candidature. Not only a knowledge of law, good communication, good skill of interpreting law and language combination. So apart from all, you may also need good experience through drafting through AI, and that is why we said people needs to be student needs to be trained with the future AI related legal practice. So what you can do here is with AI you can generate any kind of contract, petition, draft, or any other legal content which is required within minutes, and just you have to put the fact and you can do that. Like, see, I'll show you an example. I want to maybe write a draft, so I have a fact written here, like draft a writ petition of habeas corpus in Supreme Court of India for Ankita Sharma, son of KK Sharma, resident of Subhash Nagar, Delhi. Age 25, missing from 3 months. Petition filed by Sudha Sharma, mother of Ankita Sharma. Fact of the case as per CCTV. Ankita was last seen on 15 March at Lakshmi Nagar. And complaint was filed on to the police station on 16 March, and as per information Ankita was detained by police. So prayer issue writ and ask police to, right. So we have given a situation to it, and the AI has created the draft within 10 seconds. Now there will be scenario where we need to make certain changes or modify the draft. We can go on the modify the draft, and then we can use AI to improve writing or maybe increase the length or making changes through AI in the entire draft. So this is going to save a lot of time of people in unnecessarily getting into hours of drafting, and the similar time can be utilized in advisory and other critical situations. So this in short increases the efficiency and in a very larger manner. Then we see there is one more option which I would like to tell you is about upload and analyze. So what happens, especially for upcoming lawyers? So I think this kind of tools are more. I mean, obviously it is useful for lawyers, but it is more useful for upcoming lawyers, law student to learn a lot of new things, because lawyer might have some information which they may be doing from years, but even the upcoming lawyers or a new person who's going to graduate law needs to have more information on the law points, how to prepare what is the procedure, everything. So here this AI has that capability. Here we can actually upload the notice and prepare the reply. We can upload the contracts and understand the risk assessment, or maybe compare the contract with industry. So everything, because there are a lot of documents stored here. So whatever you upload has the easy accessibility to, like suppose I have just uploaded this justice case Puttaswamy judgment, which is about right to privacy, right? So obviously this is very helpful here, and I can easily ask AI to give me summary or maybe prepare a draft or anything I want on this uh, particular case which I have uploaded. So if I've asked AI to prepare me the summary, so AI will generate a summary. I'm saying obviously this judgment may be available here, but there are so many laws or so many content, legal content which is not available in this database, which may be through some article, publication, journal, so which may need it. So there's something this AI will come in picture, and you can easily generate the responses through this AI tool and understand it very quickly, or any possible scenario situation which is legally available to you. And see, whatever you're doing all is been recorded here. And obviously since there is so much of data, you can always research, keep researching with multiple ways. See, it has given us entire assessment of this judgment. The one who knows this judgment, they can quickly see that Kharak Singh was overruled here, which was not protecting the privacy, and this judgment established the Article 21. This is based on Aadhaar related petition. Now let us go to the home page and see if there are more advanced searches available here where you can read commentaries, acts, short commentaries, and you can also read any journal. Now suppose I want to read any journal, I'll just select that journal name, year, volume, and then I'll have all the possible publications and I can read any law which is published in that journal. So this is something again gives me immense possession with lot of data and content. So in short, if I summarize this session, I would like to tell you that AI has the capability to change our future practice. So incorporating into it is something which is the need of today's time. And we really need to understand how we can use and utilize in our legal practice, our legal education. Because this is the evolution of AI. It doesn't stop here. It may increase like anything in days to come. If you research about the other industry, you will be seeing that kind of impact. So obviously, here we have this kind of tool available designed for law related professionals and students, which can be very helpful for you to start evolving with the AI. And definitely in future, you can have lot of changes within you, and you can be more wise and knowledgeable with the kind of time saving, accurate, error free content information what you get it here. So thank you very much for listening this session, and I hope this kind of insight can give you a light in your life and the revolution what we may have in AI industry, AI related revolution in our legal industry. So thank you very much.